No, let me tell you something. No game developer in their right mind would ever make a character underage. They will always make their characters like 18 or 21. They're like girl characters, right? And here's the reason. Pornography is a genuine driver of like video game popularity. This is not even a joke. Like, fun fact about Overwatch, dude. I don't know the details of this, but apparently Overwatch made several advancements in like 3D modeling technology because people wanted to make more porn of it. Porn artists, 3D modelers made several developments in 3D modeling just so they could make better Overwatch porn. True, this is what got me into Tetris. Yeah, bro, I love Tetris porn. You dogs, don't even fucking talk to me. I never lose. I'm lost. Whatley'S is kind of a demon combo, though. Yeah, I'm really cooked this game. Not because Ornn is that hard of a matchup. He's kind of a hard matchup, not that hard. But I can't build anything. Technically speaking, I can stack MR, but I don't want to. Oh, sorry. So much eating. I just wolfed down. 1,500 calories of food. I wish you guys could have seen that. Oh, I just didn't even chew. I gotta twist this guy's head off. Yeah, the build that's good this game I'm not gonna do because it's boring. I refuse to do it because it's boring. Go on, I'm baiting his E on the thing. Okay, I actually overbaited it. It's kind of fine though. What is the latest news? Is there any other news other than the news I've already been through? I sure hope so. I might check in a moment. We gotta play around this guy's mana bar. I'm gonna mana burn this guy really hard. I'm gonna bait his E on the pillar to burn mana. Never mind. I'm not doing any more fucking talks about the Epstein files. Get a grip. I'll talk about them if I show up in them. That's about it. You're not getting any more out of me. I won't show up in them, don't worry. Maybe some relatives. Wait, did 2XKO die? No way. That was my prediction, to be fair. If it did, I'm kind of happy. Did they kill Epstein? Did they kill 2XKO? No way. Never make fighting games. Fighting games perma-die. All fighting games are permanently on a rotation because after like genuinely like 6 to 9 months, they just die. They genuinely last less long than a fetus on average. Okay, this wave's fucked for him. He's down CS in a fucked wave state. This is good. I don't think he even has the wave clear to push it, so I'm just gonna back. My reset is kind of fucking disgustingly AIDS though. Yeah, it is. I have to buy this and nothing. Ah, whatever. No, I used to play fighting games. I used to play a little bit of fighting games. I used to play Tekken. I went to a couple of... I did a couple of Smash tournaments. I played a little bit of Street Fighter 4. I didn't play Street Fighter 5.
It's my favorite sport by far.
No, I'm low-key might get into sumo wrestling. I might get into gambling on sumo wrestling matches. I just think gambling on sumo wrestling matches is cooler than any other form of gambling. I like casinos. I like going to casinos, you know? But genuinely, I just don't think anything's ever hit me as hard as gambling on sumo wrestling. And getting really invested in this just gargantuanly fat men wrestling. I'm really like deeply invested in this. Not even in an erotic sense. I mean, God, I wish I was gay, because if I could gamble on sumo wrestling while also feeling like, you know, in some manner erotically pleasured, in some way directly stimulated by watching these big, huge, fat men duking it out, you know? If I could combine those, the thrill of gambling with the eroticism of being gay, that would probably be like genuinely euphoric. This would probably be genuinely amazing. I don't go for this fight even though it's bad, because it's fun. I don't think he's got the mana. He's got the mana to ult. But sadly, yeah, really not gay. Okay, relax. Oopsie. I played this so well, by the way. She still dies, but it's an execute. Ah! It's fine, I get XP at least. I get XP, my death time is not too long. If you wish to be gay, why not be? Because men are disgustingly ugly. Men are disgustingly ugly, man. Myself included, for the record. On a personality level, I like men much more. But men are all fat and ugly and disgusting, have bad skin, bad hair, no sense of fashion, no sense of style, smell bad, sweaty, hairy, just absolute creatures. Men are genuinely, like, disgusting creatures. Not a popular thing to tell your girlfriend, but I have 100% told girlfriends I've had, I would never date you if you were not pretty. I would never date you if you were not attractive. And I don't feel bad. And I don't feel bad for a second. I don't feel any shred of guilt. Because they are, broadly speaking, women, particularly women in relationships, particularly women when you start dating them, become And just I could rant about this for a long time. But the most simple way I could put it, the most brief and simple way I could put it,
Mr. Whatley?
is women, once you actually start dating them, become expensive and annoying. Now I could elaborate, I could go into far more detail, but that's the most brief way I could put it, is they become expensive and annoying. No offense. Fortunately, most of the women in the world are not currently dating. And if your expensive and annoying ratio does not properly match, I don't know, having, like, I don't know, man, having nice eyes, I don't know, looking, like, pretty, I don't care. You know, the first girl I ever had a crush on was a girl called Catherine. I was 8 years old, and I was a very nervous and insecure 8-year-old boy, so I never talked to her. I never sort of confessed my undying love to her. Why did I not? Whoops, where do you think you're going? Into the Zarhen, and I never confessed my love for her. I never confessed my undying love. I never told her how I felt, and then we went on break for summer, okay? And she got in a horrific skiing accident, and now has very terrible facial scarring, which is not great. That's pretty rough for a girl. She ended up having horrific facial scarring, dude. And truthfully, I wasn't attracted to her anymore. And then I took the moral lesson that I should never confess that I like any girl, because I was genuinely terrified that they would go skiing and get in a horrific skiing accident and then would get like savage facial scarring. But it certainly helped me get over her. It certainly helped me get over her. By the time I left the school that this was at, she actually looked okay. But the feelings never returned. But I hope you're doing well out there, Catherine. And then I never dated any girl until I hit 22. And I never had a relationship with any girl, or boy for that matter, but any girl, until I was 22. That was the one run-in with love I had. And it scarred me, dude. It genuinely fucked me up, and I just stayed away from girls. It was a lot easier once I found out about the Fibonacci sequence. After I learned about the Fibonacci sequence in school, that became the sort of center of eroticism for me. He doesn't know I'm here. Flash over his E. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Anyway, there's a little story. Nice trauma dump for you. Bye-bye. Nautilus, what are you doing here as well? Wow, thanks, dude. Thanks, bro. Just Uber Eats me 7 Dark Seal stacks. That's so chill. Yeah, no, one of my first erections I remember having was to the Fibonacci sequence. This is not a meme. I don't know what I can swear on. Get me to swear on anything. Get me to swear on my life. Get me to swear on my family's life. I'll do it, dude. One of my first erections I ever had was to the Fibonacci sequence when I learned about it in school. This is not a bit. This is not a meme. When I say I was erotically fascinated with the Fibonacci sequence, it's in no way like a funny joke. I never masturbated to the golden ratio. I never like looked at the golden ratio and like climaxed or anything like that. But I genuinely would regularly get erections when thinking about number series. Not just the Fibonacci sequence, but like genuinely a lot of the mathematics I learned, I would give me genuine arousal. It doesn't really anymore. Unfortunately for the women of the world, the complete eroticism of number sequences wore off. And now I'm back to liking women. Which is terrible news for them. Good news for the number series, dude. We could talk on, what are we discussing? They said you knew. I think you're wrong about Never FF. I think you're, not like universally wrong, but I think it's like wrong about several things, yeah. I think several pieces of your analysis are wrong. I could put it that way. I think several pieces of your analysis are not either wrong or like not reasonable or not well-founded. I still have a crush on Carol Vorderman. Now, Carol Vorderman is like 65 now, okay? Carol Vorderman's 65, but she used to be a girl on a show I watched called Countdown. She was very, very popular, dude. And she was really good at maths, and I was really, both the combination of her looks, because she was very pretty, plus how good she was at like rapid mental maths, genuinely rapid mental maths. It's the only crush I've had that's lasted more than like a few months or a year. And I think she looks very good for 65, by the way, but I don't think she's ever going to notice me. I genuinely don't think, I genuinely don't think Carol Vorderman's ever going to notice me, dude. I think she's going to, it's genuinely like, I think everyone has a one-sided crush. Like everyone at some point in their life has like a one-sided celebrity crush, man. I'd be way too nervous to go speak to her. I don't really get nervous. I think she's one of the only women in the universe I'd ever get nervous around, be Carol Vorderman. Like I used to practice my mental maths as a kid after watching Carol Vorderman on Countdown. You know how women when they're like 14 years old, will fall in love with like 25-year-old men who are like music artists and be like, oh my god, if I do my hair right, he's gonna notice me in the crowd and pick me out of the crowd. This is a thing women do, by the way. This is not me making it up. It was the same thing with me. I was genuinely thinking in my head, if I practice and I get good enough on my mental maths, she's definitely, and I ever like get the opportunity to like go on Countdown. I had like fascinations of like ideas of going on Countdown and impressing her and having her fall in love with me. I was like 13 and I'd be like, yeah, so it was a really good motivation for me to do well with my academics and do well with my studies. It didn't work. I never got to go on Countdown. I started playing too many video games, honestly. She'll notice me, right? Guys, can we get Carol Vorderman to notice me, please? But don't tell her any of the stuff I said. Don't tell her any of the weird stuff I said. She's gonna die at some point. That's gonna suck. I gotta lock in. I gotta not lose my game. Silly me. I gotta focus, dude. I'm dreaming about stuff. Actually, there was a girl who I never had a crush on her. I never had a romantic crush, but she was my like rival. There was a girl called Elizabeth in my school when I was very young, and we were both the top kids in our class, like academically. We were very young, like 10, but like between the ages of 6 to like 12. So for 6 years straight, she was my academic rival. She was the only one that was even close to me academically. So we would always be competing each other. It's why I always liked the name Elizabeth. I think the name Elizabeth is one of the prettiest names. One of the prettiest names for any girl. What are we doing here, Nautilus? You're on the wrong side of the wall, buddy. Oh, I see. Oh, really? Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Okay, you know what? Okay. Honestly, go crazy, man. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? If Orn wasn't still there, by the way, that's such a crazy escape. That's such an insane escape. I've got to eat more food. I've got to eat more food. I've had too many thoughts in my head for the past, like, 30 minutes. I need to eat more food. Oh, shut up, Kesha. Keep it down. I can TP flank here. This is good TP flank. I've got Dusk and Dawn finally. I'm coming, little Kennen support. Please let me one auto. Orn, did you just TP out and leave? Orn, did you just teleport out and leave your fucking... Okay, whatever, man. That's so funny. Yeah, I also know her surname, and I actually stalked her a few years back. Not in a weird way. Not as in stalked, as in, like, looked through her window when she was changing. When I say I stalked this girl, I mean, like, social stalked, right? Like, social media stalked, which is acceptable. It's culturally acceptable to social media stalk people. I'm going this way, guys, because, like, how can you guys keep doing this? How are you allowed to keep doing this? Like, you're losing so much, no? These can't be good plays you're doing. I don't know why we aren't taking Soul right now. Soul is up, and we could just go and take it, no? I stalked her, yeah, dude. She did really well at university. I was very happy. I didn't reach out and contact her. She didn't do as well as me at university, but she did pretty well at university. So that was good for my ego, because it means my, like, 15-year academic rivalry, I kind of won in. While she was getting married, I was doing my master's degree, so maybe that helped me. Yeah, I'm probably way better at Tahm Kench than her. Oh, I'll just go split bot with Baron spawning, dude. Baron's up. Let me go split bot. I'm not really paying attention. I'm in my own head. I'm thinking too many thoughts. You guys must have had this. You guys must have had academic rivals, no, from school, or like love rivals, like enemies to lovers. Women love the enemies to lovers archetype. It's actually one of the most popular themes in women's erotic fiction is enemies to lovers. Do you know this? Women love this. I read a meta-analysis of the most popular themes and tropes across the past 200 years of women's erotic literature, and it was very high up there. There was a meta-analysis done. It's not that valuable to take inhib when Baron's down now. I've got to let them do some damage to me. Bye-bye. Hello! You're deleted, by the way. You're actually one shot, just so you know. You're not one shot, sorry. Oh! Bloodthirster shield into barrier combo. Let him survive the one shot. Fuck, no, man. Oh, no. That's it. Draven. Your time is up, friend. Oh, I should have aimed. What the fuck? I didn't realize Elise was here. No way. I'm actually so fucking dog shit. Doesn't matter. We got him. Lick, lick, lick. We can finally get soul in 1 minute. Just farm jungle camps for 40 seconds, dude. Fuck it. Alright, bro. I will one-shot you so quick. Like, don't mess me around, dude. I will genuinely blow your fucking head off. I'm actually going to W into this bush, and he didn't see that. That was invisible on his screen. He just blew E. He doesn't walk this way! What? Fuck, he paths to his team. That's so annoying. That would have been really nice if I'd hit that. I might just flash one-shot Draven. No, I have no range on my Q! I don't know what's going on. I think I'm Loki griefing this. This Vel'Koz is playing so safe, I cannot catch him to save my life. Oh my god, why did that do so much? That procced his passive. And oh my god, and he has upgraded Rabadon, no wonder. Okay, I can warm up to full. I didn't flash, I held my flash this whole time. It's not really worth flashing for that guy, to be fair, unless I can do more worth flashing for Draven. I know I can tank Vel'Koz for longer than I can Draven, truthfully. Right, can you chill? Can you relax? We should get out of here, man. I think Ornn TP flanked though. Hit, no way. I'm actually griefing. Oh, I'm gonna save my team and just get the fuck out because it's actually my bad. Good play. Okay, I need to lock in. I'll go get Arm Guard. Oh, no way. What the fuck? Really? Let's skedaddle. Or do you ever eat teammates and you run away faster? Like, this would, like, actually work. This actually works in theory. The problem is, firstly, the swallow animation takes a little bit of time. But secondly, people always jump out of your mouth. You can stay in Tom Kid's mouth for 4 seconds. It's really, really long. But people always jump out, and jumping out also freezes you in place for, like, 1/3 of a second. So you don't gain any fucking time a lot of the time, I think. Like, any space, any distance. I can kill this guy pretty quickly, and if this team's here, I'll just stall until Baron. It's taking a long time, but we're getting him down, dude. It's beautiful. Do I TP or do I threaten the end? I think I TP. There's no ward, though. We should just do Baron, dude. He's dead for a really long time. I've got Zhonya. I kind of want a 5 Nights at Freddy's combo. I can do 5 Nights at Freddy's combo on Draven. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh! Golden Freddy! Golden Freddy! Did it work? He's alive somehow. How did he survive the Golden Freddy combo, man? He's too tanky. He's dead. He's dead. It kind of worked. It kind of worked. It did the job. Imagine being hit by that. Hey guys, stop stacking your damage. That's not fair. Oh my god. That's such a funny combo, dude. Ghost, Q, Flash, Auto, R, Zhonya, R, Q, cancel. Double LP? Double LP too? Blimey. Don't mind if I do. I'll be taking that. I'll be taking that. Yeah, man. For playing the weak, underpowered role of top lane. I played such a weak, underpowered top lane role. I barely did any damage, most on team, and I get double LP for my weak, underpowered role.
Another meal.
I hope you never have kids. Thanks, buddy. How about I have kids with you? How about I repeatedly ejaculate inside you until you get pregnant? How about that? Shut up. I don't know why I said that. That was a bit weird. I'll be honest. That was kind of creepy. That was... I don't even know what that was. I don't know if that was like... Oh, I don't even know what I was... it's Pride Month.